Hello guys, in today's video we will talk about free-to-play. It will be the part 2 of the tips and tricks and how to play the game properly. We will talk a lot about heroes and what will work for you the best in the long run, and including a lot of hidden stats that you can add and work as you go. Please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and check out my Discord, the link in the description. I am hosting giveaways for skin boxes, and as a free-to-play, these are hard to get and I am willing to give them away for you guys, so make sure to check it out. Also, there is a link in the description where you can support me directly by subscribing to my membership in YouTube. And for now, enjoy the video. So, first of all, let's start by talking about heroes. I heard a lot of people wondering what is the best heroes that they should work on. I will talk about each class so you know what to focus on as a free-to-play. So let's start with warriors, and I want to mention that I made a tier list video, you can check it out. And if you get one of the S tier heroes as a mythic artifact, you should always focus it, even if it's hard to build. But in case you don't have mythic artifacts and you're just focusing in the game, try to go for the heroes that you can build more and get more shards, such as the Masked Ninja and the Whirlpool Ninja. These two are legend, but they are so good in the late game, and especially if you have their mythic artifact, it will be even more broken. These two are easily built and they provide a lot to the fight. Now you can combine these two with Dark Knight if you was lucky enough to get it. I know some people will say Whaley. Whaley is good, but he's not providing like silence. This guy can silence the enemies, this guy can push them away. This guy is only a tank, which is good but not enough, especially if you are building for the late game. All the rest are not that good, but in my opinion, Dark Knight, if you are lucky to get him, even with legend artifact, this is good. With mythic and eternal it's a must, but if not, just go with Masked Ninja or Whirlpool Ninja. For the mage class, for the support, like the deer, little deer and diva is your best combination, that you can take one of them and put it on your lineup, especially if you have their mythics. But of course, if you were lucky enough to get Paladin or Arcane Saint or Silence, make sure to have them in your lineup, even Holy Healer. But if you're just struggling and trying to make sure you have a lot of things that can support your team, the Deer and Diva is your best options. Make sure if you have any mythic artifact of Warlock, of Snowwoman or Paladin or these, make sure to invest on it. But if not and you're just struggling, Diva and the Deer are the best supports in the game. But of course, any other of these heroes that you can get is the best, and make sure you check my tier list. In here, as free to play, you shouldn't focus on anything else other than Shadow Master. Even if you have Gunslinger mythic, don't go for it. Gunslinger will only work if you have eternal runes, and as a free to play you will not have them. I'm sorry to tell you, but as free to play you cannot build Gunslinger. You need to have these runes which will have crit damage, like you need to have a lot of crit damage and crit in order for it to work, otherwise it will not work. So please save yourself some time and just invest into Shadow Master or go with the Shadow Fiend. I'm not sure how he works with the free to play, but these are the best options for you. Shadow Master will never go wrong because he deals a lot of damage, especially with his ultimate. And if you have this 16 stars, he will start dealing 10% max HP of the target. So that's already a lot of damage just by having him, even without any artifact. Moving to the mage. As a free to play, I would say highly recommend Red Hood and the Fire Sorcerer, whatever her name is. I know I cannot pronounce it. And yeah, so Red Hood or the Fire. And if you are lucky enough to get either Witch, Hela, Abyssal Queen, or this Foxy, you should invest into it if you have a mythic or more. But if not, make sure you have Red Hood. Red Hood is easy to build, especially that you can go to the grocery and you can buy her fragments from here, the Sanctuary shop, and you can build her so easily over the time, and she is a legend, so you can even get more and more shards for her. Same with the deer. That's for the heroes. And now moving to the artifacts, and here guys, there is a lot of things that people don't see and don't know. So I will start by showing you that if you pay attention, all my heroes are level 130, even if I'm not using them. And that's not random, that's for a reason. First of all, it boosts your statue level, so you can get more and more bonuses. And the second of all, which is the most important part, which is they provide, some of the heroes provides you with a lot of hidden stats. I will show you. If you pay attention, this one, I have it at level 50. And why level 50? Level 50 is the most easiest and cheapest way to get a lot of base stats for all your heroes. When it says mage HP, it means all the magic heroes will get this bonus. And if it says all damage reduction, this means it will give damage reduction for everyone, for your marksmen, for your warriors, for everyone in your team, even the heroes that you are not using. So if you pay attention here, I have everything upgraded when it says mage attack, or it says mage defense, or it says mage HP, or it says mage attack. Like even on the heroes that I'm not using, like look here, it says all damage increase. It says here all range damage boost. Mage attack again. In here it says all range damage reduction. In here it says all crit damage increased. So basically all these heroes, as you can see, I'm not upgrading them for the maximum because it will cost a lot once you start getting them. I will try to give you an example why. If you reset this, it costs 4,950 and 200,000 coins. But if you upgrade it to level 100, look, it will cost way more. And it will not give you a lot of bonuses. It's better to have a lot of level 50s instead of having one to level 100. I will repeat it again. It's better to have a lot of level 50s and not to have one of them to level 100. It will be cheaper and it will be more bonuses. So once you have a lot of 50, 50, 50, 50 everywhere, you start upgrading the necessary things that you want into becoming better. As you can see here, this is warrior, this is all HP, this is warrior HP. You can find them everywhere, by the way. And level 130 unlocks all of them, so you can upgrade them, because if it's not level 130, you will not see this, you will not see this, you will not see this. Just go over everything and you will find out you will get a lot of bonuses. Like right this, I can just upgrade it to level 50. That's it. Move on to the next one. In here you see I still have a lot to upgrade. Also here, all crit damage, upgrade them, upgrade this, upgrade this. I still have a lot to do, but these bonuses for free to play are the best. And if you need something specific to be more upgraded, you should focus on it more. And then after you have everything on level 50, you start upgrading your main heroes. As you can see here, my main heroes are not even upgraded more than 100 or 150 or whatever it is. I'm always keeping it balanced with aligned with all the heroes to get the bonuses. I know I talked a lot about this now, but this is so important, so you guys, like as you can see here in Paladin, even though he is in my lineup, I am not using this, for example, and I am not doing this. I don't need them. It's not just upgrading. Please make sure to check out what you are upgrading and what do you need for your team. As you can see here, like I got 10,000 only by upgrading 2 things there. You will get a lot of bonuses. Moving to the campaign, I see a lot of people asking how to do it and how to balance your teams. I know I have a lot of teams and a lot of heroes. I will just try to explain something. You don't have to use all your main lineup in one. Like this is not how you do it. If you have good lineup, just make sure to use one, and let's say like here 2 of these, and then you start combining the lineups. I'm just giving a random example. I can't show you how to build your lineups, but just split your strongest heroes on 3 of the lineups and then build it up to combine with the combos. If you have Witch, I'm just gonna give example on Witch, or you have the Red Hood, you need a team that pushes the enemies in the corner. So you just put this, you put this, you put this, even though I'm not using her, and maybe Holy Healer because he will work good, and just drop any healer with them, or any Silence, or any Snow Women, I don't know, anything. Move to the next one. You know that, for example, Gunslinger will kill everyone, you just need to survive. So just put Paladin and Dark Knight, I don't know, just put anything that will survive, put a lot of heals, and maybe remove this, put this, and just make sure your team is surviving enough so it doesn't die, and that's enough. You don't have to put a combo or all your heroes just in one lineup. Just make sure you're having something that works with your DPS, making sure your DPS is working good. In here I will have, let's say, this Red Hood with Dark Knight. I will make sure she's surviving, so I need one strong healer. I will put this to push back all the enemies, and then all I have to do is to add another one, which is a DPS or another lineup. It's like, you just need to make sure you have one DPS, like put Red Hood, and then what do I need to make Red Hood work? You just put Gunslinger and think, how can I make Gunslinger work? I don't need to put all the lineups to be strong, I just need him to work. And same here, what do I need for the Witch to work? I need everyone in the corner. Then I put push back enemies lineup. That's how you build your lineups, same to the Dragon Temple. If you pay attention here, I have Red Hood, and then I'm trying to make her survive, so I have Diva and this. Here I have the Witch and full, this knockback enemies, this knockback enemies, this knockback enemies, and this silence them. In here I'm just in full survivability with Paladin and silence, and this is just random. I'm just trying to show you, you need to focus on having a combo so you can work out with things. I know my lineup is strong, but you have a lot of things that you can work with. Just make sure you have one DPS and then make sure everything work for that DPS to beat them. These things in the campaign are not strong, so you will be easily killing them. And moving to the next subject, I will give you all the tips that you need. In Artifact, if you need to complete one weekly cycle, you will need 600,000 of these in average. So don't use them unless you have 600,000. If you cannot collect 600,000, just don't start the event. Just skip it that week, save it for the next. It's important to complete the whole cycle in order to get bonuses. Moving to the pets, you need 85,000 of these in order to complete one cycle. If you don't get it in 1 or 3 weeks, which you will not, just skip until the next one. Don't sit there wasting all your resources every time that the weekly event happens, and just do whatever you can. As you can see here, I have 44 and I am in the second cycle, and even though I have a lot of these, but I calculated and saw that it will not be enough, so I stop. I don't do it. I wait for the next period for it. I just wait again until it comes, and then I will have enough, because it's important always to get to the last rewards in order to get your best benefits. I know it will take time and it will hurt that you are not upgrading, but it's so important to go for these small bonuses that will add up in the long run. Right now I will give small tips for the low spenders, because there is some people who spends like $20, $30, $50 per month, and I will give you where to spend them. Right now, if you go to the Play Pass, one of the most important things is to get this permanent benefits. This one is the most important one to get. If you can do it, just make sure you unlock it. It will give you a lot of diamonds every day and 3 entry tickets. These tickets will help you with progress with your treasure too in the lobby here, honor bonuses, because you will get more and more medals. And once you get this, you will have the next month. Always buy the value monthly card. This one is the best value in return. It will give you a lot of these gold badges. And not only that, the most important thing, it will give you 4 color stone. This 4 color stone is so important for the late game once you start awakening your heroes. These awakening heroes is costing a lot and you will need a lot of them. I will make a video about awakenings, so make sure to check it out when it's released. And moving to the weekly, if you are buying weeklies, in my opinion, as free to play, invest in the low spenders, sorry, not free to play. Invest first of all in the fishing. Keep picking fishing. Fishing is the most important thing until you reach late in the game where you are getting to the jungle lakes or to the idyllic paradise. In here, once you reach it, you stop buying fishing and make sure you always buying this monthly pack. It's $12, but it's the most important one. And that's it. I don't think you need to spend more than that. You just need to get the monthly. Make sure you get the lifetime. The weekly cards, always pick it as fishing or hero weekly. Don't do this treasure thingy, it's worthless. And make sure to buy the skipping ad one. Like in total, it will be like $30 per month, I think. And also, if you are spending a little bit more, it's worth going for the hero pack. Every day, just pick any hero and make sure you're buying the $1. This one, so you trigger the daily draws, which you can do again and again and again. Every day you will get another 30 draws just by spending $1. That tips only works for the low spenders. If you are spending more, it's completely a whole different story. And make sure you buy these things also. If you are low spenders, as you go, just make sure you buy them. I know it will cost a lot, but it's like $20 or $30 per one. Just as a low spender, maybe every month you aim to buy one of them until you unlock them all, because these bonuses and like the things you get are the best value out of them. And yeah, so that's overall my part 2. It's already a lot of talking and tips. I will see if I will do a part 3, but in the next video I will talk about all the hero awakenings. And also we will talk about how to focus and how to prioritize your heroes, also for free-to-plays and for people who spend money. Thank you for watching. Make sure you join my Discord, the link in the description. There is another giveaway going on right now. And check out my membership. You can subscribe and support me there directly in the link in the description. Until then, have a good one.